Hey parents, I just wanted to hop on real quick and give you a little update on something that we started today. Some of you hopefully have already heard about this, but we started Accelerated Reader, or AR, in the classroom today. What is AR, for those of you who don't know? Basically, your child has taken a test on the computer to show us what their reading level is. Some children are from a 0.5 to a 1.5. Some could be from a 2.2 to a 3.2. It's basically a range of 10 levels that the test considers to be your child's level. So we have kids on all kinds of different reading levels in here. We've labeled our books in our classroom with the levels. With the levels, they're also given a point value. So this 0.7 level is worth half a point. So what your child will do is they'll read books in here and at home. That's part of their homework now. And once you've deemed that they're ready to take their test, they can come in and they'll take a reading comprehension test on their laptop. A lot of the tests, especially in this grade level, are read aloud. So it judges just their comprehension after they've read their book. Your child is testing and earning points to meet their AR goal. Some children in here have an AR goal of just 2 points, which would be 4 100s on a quiz. Obviously, we would like them to meet that and exceed that. However, it's due October 20-something, whatever the end of the first 9 weeks is. So we wanted to set them up for success to ensure that everyone can reach their goal. And some children, I believe the highest point value for goals is 4 points for this 9 weeks. So it's very attainable, especially for this 9 weeks. So your child would read their book for homework. You will fill out their new reading log with it, and then we'll know that you say they're ready when you've initialed the last column in their reading log that says they're ready to test. And then students will have time every day to read and almost every single day to take their tests. We'll take our tests right after lunch. So for any child that leaves early, we are not allowing testing at home, so they can just test the next day when they come to school. In our classroom library, we do not have a ton of the lower leveled books from 0.5 to about 0.9. So anything below a 1, I don't have a ton of those available. I did have enough for everyone that came to school today to take one home if that was in their reading level. But I highly encourage and recommend, if you go to your local library in whichever community you live in, most libraries do have a way for you to see how many or what level books they have. A lot of libraries have the AR system kind of as part of their library system. So you are more than welcome to go to your library and grab some books for your child. Only one book per day to read or take a test. Once you start throwing in multiple books, our kids get a little confused. But I will do my best to make sure that library book stays with your child if you do end up sending it to school. If you don't, no big deal. I totally understand. And last thing about AR, they are earning and meeting their goals and earning their points in order to get prizes and rewards, which Miss Tina and I and the school will come up with once we really get rolling. This is PIC's first year doing AR. So it is not just necessarily for a grade. It's not just for comprehension. It's also something for the kids to get really excited and pumped about, because there's a reason for reading and getting your goals. So hopefully we can come up with some great incentives for your children to love to read. We've talked about ice cream or a pizza party. We've even talked about maybe at the end of the year we can have something at the 4-H center or something. So anywho, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to message me. I'm also posting a link for some resources through Renaissance, which is the program that AR is connected to kind of answer some questions maybe a little bit better than I could and just give you a better overview without all my pauses and ums. Also, in your child's folder tomorrow, they will get a Home Connect letter that tells you how you can sign on to their Home Connect portal. You can't take quizzes at home because that's only set to school standards, but you can see how many points they have, what quizzes they've taken, and how they're doing on their comprehension tests. Are they getting 80s and 100s, or are they struggling a little bit? So that will come home tomorrow. Like I said, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to message me. And I hope you guys are excited as we are, because the kids and I and Miss Tina are pumped. All right, thanks for listening.